tuning in to the nation. We're going to talk a little bit about Jason Witten, how he's able to help out this team and what the Cowboys are going to utilize him for and how they're going to utilize him in this particular offense. Now, looking back at film in 2017 and maybe 2016 as well, Jason Witten is very knowledgeable of the game, right? He's a guy that you have to say to yourself, man, I just don't want him on my team. I want him inside my locker room. I want him to be able to uplift everyone. I want him to be able to explain to the younger guys how they should run routes, how they should block, how they should be on the field and off the field. All those things, you put it all into one, you got old reliable. Can he take the top off the defense? No. But can he kill you and murder you as it relates to one-on-one, being the linebacker on him? Jason Witten, believe it or not, Cowboy Nation, he owns linebackers in the NFL. Whether it's Khalil Mack, whether it's any linebacker that you can think of, a Reuben Foster, anybody you can think of that you can think of that can cover Jason Witten or try to cover Jason Witten out there in the flats. Bobby Wagner. I can go on and on and on and on of how Jason Witten is able to utilize that short area. Not the guy that's going to give extreme separation, but a guy that's going to find ways to beat you one-on-one. And sometimes when they try to switch it around and say, let's move over a safety, now you're feeding into the hands of what the Dallas Cowboys want to do. And that is moving an extra safety and taking a linebacker off the field, and then that's when you have the running game to eat. Now, I'm not going to pull up Blake Jarwin. I'm not going to talk about the other tight ends like the Rico Gathers on his team, but we're just going to look at some of the film to see where you guys are at mentally as it relates to the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I must say this, Cowboy Nation. Jason Witten, will he be the guy that you're just going to look at and say, okay, he's going to take over the entire game? No, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is that Jason Witten is going to help out Dak Prescott go through his progressions and read a whole lot faster. And let's look at some of these touchdowns that were thrown to Jason Witten way in 2017. Let's go. All right, so on this first touchdown right here is you're going to look, actually, Jason Witten just pretty much runs and where is he lined up right here? You guys see him in line. What that does is that now the teams are saying, okay, this is maybe a run play. This may be a play where they're not trying to get the ball out quick. They're trying to get this running route going, and they're going to try to run on this side of the field. And so what's happening here is we're going to hit play, and you're going to see the burst off the line. It's not the fastest in the world, but you got to understand that this guy's already crept too close onto the LOS. So, and separate, release, touchdown. Just pure gold, Cowboy Nation. But let's look at it all the way from the beginning. Let's look at it from this angle. All right, you're going to see Jason Witten lined up. This is what we call an inline tight end, meaning that he's lined up on the LOS. This is the LOS, goes around the world, the imaginary line that goes around the world. And we're going to hit play. These linebackers got responsibilities to do, but their main goal is to stop the run first. And you're going to see two players get open. You're going to see Swaim get open, and you're going to see old Reliable get open. And, of course, Swaim is somewhere in Jacksonville, I believe, now. All right, we're going to hit. Boom. This is at the top of the route. Dak Prescott already going through his progressions. The safety is held into the middle of the field because Dak didn't stare down old Reliable. But what happened here is that he won his guy underneath. He won that route. He is responsible for, I don't know the receiver there, but he's responsible for that guy. And bam. Easy money. Of course, like I was saying, he won over here too. It's your boy. But you want to get a sure touchdown and soft hands. You see how the ball just landed in the hands of Jason Witten. Just remarkable, Cowboy Nation. Terrible coverage. This is from iGold. Yes. you put number 27 on an island, basically, and you're trying to sell out and stop the run. This is another formation here in this watch. Quick release, one read, bam, suck in. It's a play action. These are the linebackers. This guy is actually frozen because he still got his eyes on the backfield. He's trying to see whether or not this running back is going to creep out of the backfield, and the ball is out. Simple but yet complex. You can't hesitate with that throw. You got to make sure that saying, okay, I'm going with Jason Witten regardless. And what happened here is that this is the deceptive look when you are able as a tight end to line up on the LOS, when you are able to get the separation. And you can't be fool's gold as well. You got to be able to set the tone and set the precedence out there that you are able to block too. So those are all things that you got to put into one. And we're going to hit play. Watch how you get off the line. Sucked everybody in. 53, 94, 40. They all trying to sell out on stopping the run, meaning that now you have your one-on-ones. And when you one-on-ones, you got to win it. Dak Prescott missiling it out, trusting. That's trust right there. All right, so this is a similar play, but it's the empty back formation because they roll and motion the running back all the way out to the flats, all the way out to the outside. He's the farthest receiver on this play. And Jason Witten is still lined up inside. And for those who don't like 12 personnel, this is 12 personnel right here because I think that's Hannah. He's offline. But you got Jason line up on the line, and we're going to hit play. I think he's going to do a curl out into the flat, suck the inside guy, and one-on-one. One-on-one winning is everything in the National Football League, Cowboy Nation. You got to be able to win your one-on-ones. And that's what we are seeing from here. Jason Witten being able to win that one-on-one. You can see it a whole lot better from here, making it difficult. I'm telling you, making it difficult for the guys to being able to try to stop you on the outside. That's just how it goes, Cowboy Nation. That is exactly how it goes. When you are able to stop that outside presence, that's what we want. That's what we want to be able to see when you have teams to think, hey, how can I stop the outside? And we hit play again. Nice pass. The best place to put that ball. Now, Dak Prescott don't get a lot of credit for these type of throws, but this is a big time throw. Why? Look at the ball placement. And I think the announcer even said it. The ball placement. He can't lead him too low, and the best place to place this ball is right here on the outside shoulder, and that's where that ball is going to go. Boom. Outside shoulder. If it was more to the inside, it's pick city. The DB can try all his life to try to turn that head around. How tall is Jason Witten? 6'4", 6'5", give or take. This DB is right around 5'11" on a good day with the cleats on. That's touchdown. That's mismatch. Opportunities when it's time to shine. Now, of course, this was 2017. Everybody know that on this particular game, the Dallas Cowboys were getting dog whooped. But the wherewithal to continue to grind. And this is an inside play. Watch Jason Witten runs inside. One-on-one, remember, with the linebacker. Up. As old boy Chris Berman would say, whoop. Just killing. And I think that was a safety on old Jason Witten. Deceptive, being able, a good block by Tyron Crawford too. Good block, good hands inside. And of course, we already know, one read. That's what you want to do. Get that ball out quick. Understand the matchup in the inside. Are they trying to stop and sell out the run? Let's see. How many people that you see in the box? 1, 2, 3. Was it one? There's 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe a 7 person somewhere in this box. Let's see what they're gonna do. It's gonna suck them in. Play action, Bite the run. 3 of them bit the run. 52, I believe, is frozen in space. Okay, now he climbed up inside. Gets them all the time. Get them all the time. And I think that last year, that is what was missing. the deceptive, oh, I'm going to stay back to block, but I'm not, and he still shot upfield, he was able to suck in all of those guys from the play action. Now, blocking on the next level is something that we really would like to see from a tight end. Being able to get to the second level. This is the second, of course, this is the third level. But what I want my tight end to do is when he gets inside, I want him to be able to shift, redirect if possible without holding, grabbing cloth. Although they called it a little holding penalty. This is the old Tony Romo. And you guys might remember this play, Lance Dunbar. He was able to break free. But getting out to the second level, hold your man. And they call it because he twisted a little bit. But look at the hole in the alleyway. Man. That's what we want the young tight ends to do. And I think that's what Jason Witten is able to do as well. To teach those guys, hey, in a situation when you get to the second level, keep your hips flat. Don't turn. And to me personally, that's really not a hold, but they call a holding on that play. But that is everything you want your tight end to do. Now, while this play is important, if you look at the box, this is another 12 personnel look. We got 2 tight ends out of this play, and you're going to see Jason Witten do a deep post. Second level, linebacker. He didn't know whether or not I'm going to sell out and stop the run or if I'm going to cover Jason Witten out in space. Deceptive. That's a 17 to maybe 18-yard play right there. Nickel and diamond your way all the way through, right? You motion your other tight end at 84, Hannah motion into the inside. Pretty much this is just to uncover what the defense is trying to give, and you're just trying to see what you're going to take away. And there's pretty much playing a little too close to the LOS. 52 is down, 55 is down, 27 is spying the quarterback, making sure that he don't creep out of these holes right here to run. So what Jason Witten do? Galvanize the troops, right? Carve them up. Yes, and then, of course, the old, I'm going to run eight yards, flip my hips, and look for the ball. Now, this is what we call soft spots in the zone, finding those areas, finding a way to get your quarterback a safety, reliable target that's more vertical opposed to out in the flats. Can your running back do that? Not really. You can't really draw plays on a consistent level to have your running back to do this particular play, but you sure can do your tight end like this. Just flip your hips, turn around, look for the ball. Dak Prescott is going to throw in this area, making sure that nobody else can catch the ball but your tight end. Let's see. Easy, easy, easy. People say, well, hey, 7 yards and turn is just horrible. I would do that all day, every day. It's a whole lot better than running the rock for 7 yards and getting that punishment. Hey, and on top of that, I have to rewind. You're going to see the threat that number 11 held for these opposing defense. And let's see. Number 11, he's going to take at least 2 because that was his go-to guy, his primary target receiver in 2017 because of 2016 was such a prominent year for number 11. I think that Randall Cobb can do similar things like this. And free release for number 11 off the LOS, too. He's mindful of number 11, and he's mindful of number 11. It creates the one-on-ones, and all you have to do now is play with a little leverage, throw the ball to the outside shoulder, and then your boy can eat. That's what I like too, Cowboy Nation. This is the longest 16 yards, the slowest 16-yard play you ever see. While that play was available, everybody's going to sell out on the run. But your tight end cannot give it away that he's going to be able to spring out too. So what we're going to see is a motion from Jason Witten out to the edge here, and everybody's going to sell the farm on trying to stop Ezekiel, the main man, Elliott. Really appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in to the nation. It's just so important to be able to have these type of plays and execute these type of plays. Look, everybody and their mama's uncle, cousin was trying to stop out and stomp down Ezekiel. And that's what a good running game would do. And that's also some plays that Kellen Moore is going to bring up and incorporate in this particular offense as well. There's nothing wrong with these type of plays. It moved the chain. And I like it, Cowboy Nation. So let me know of your thoughts. Let me know of your opinions as we begin to talk a little bit about going into the 2019 season, talking about players and also talking about what their skill set is going to be able to be as it relates to the Dallas Cowboys. Really appreciate each and every last one of you all. I'm going to read a few of you guys' comments. Thank you so much for the donation to help grow the nation. Is it Skittle Doodle? Last $2. Law respect, man. Really appreciate you, man. You know when you make the donation to help grow the nation. Cho, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Let's see who was the first person that's in the chat box. You guys already know I always like to give praises to the first person and let me know that you're part of the notification squad. Santana Lewis, appreciate you. Eric Munez, appreciate you. And Jamal Willis, close but no cigar. One way or another, Virginia Finest, appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in to the nation. Hey, it's right around the corner, Cowboy Nation. It is right around the corner. And the more and more we talk about these things, man, the more and more this overall picture grows. I was listening in. I think it was somebody who was saying that they really don't see any holes in his defense or offense. I think it was Robert Quinn. He was talking about he really don't see any holes in the offense nor defense. And I like hearing and seeing that. That was a bad call by the Giants defensive coordinator. Yeah. This is from Gold. Appreciate you. He's also talking about terrible coverage. DJ Swearinger, the safety in the middle, had a huge mistake. Yes, you are right on that play. Now, on top of that, as to safety, when we start talking about safety responsibility and also the linebacker responsibility, remember the safety got to keep everything in front of him. But if your linebacker's compromised, then he's put in a horrible situation, meaning that especially which coverage they're in, especially when they're in a single high, one high safety, he's got to really make some decisions because now the type of threat that we have on our offense, you got Tavon Austin that can take the top off the defense. You got a Randall Cobb that can take the top off the defense. And then you have this guy named Tony Pollard who can catch in the backfield. So now the safety job is more, hey, what the world you want me to do, coach? Do you want me to cheat and shade or roll coverage to Randall Cobb side? Or do you want me to sit in the middle and see what Amari Cooper is going to do underneath? So it's make the job for those guys hard and difficult playing safety. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate Save Prime Time. Yeah, I'm feeling great, man. I think that Weber is going to be a great contribution or I guess spell guy for Ezekiel Elliott. I think that you can still have him on the team. You can still utilize his skill sets. And I think that all this stuff can all work out together, Cowboy Nation. I really do. All right, so one other thing that I like to, let's see if we still here. Let's see. Really appreciate you guys. Really do. Let's see. Yes, we are live. I got a few more minutes, 18 minutes, so we're going to at least try to do it for 25 minutes. So let's see. Let's do this right here. Jason Witten, the leader of this team as it relates to vocally, right? We already know that he was talking about, Dak Prescott was talking about, hey, it seems like Jason Witten is a whole lot faster, stronger, and he got a little bit more, just a little bit more energy to his game. I like hearing that, but we got to really see what it's going to look like down the line, right? So what I would say from here, Cowboy Nation, let's just give it time. OTAs are right around, training camp is right around the corner. The OTAs are doing a great job so far. And all we got to do now is just sit back and just relax and just make sure that everybody come out of this thing healthy. That's the main thing. Also, my guy Chris Richard, he was talking about the athleticism. Let's listen into a few things of what he was talking about with the talking points on some of the players.
Yeah, very pleased with him. Intelligent, again, very, very smart, very sharp.
Talking about Trey.
Quick. Get big, massive man. He's about 210 pounds. Get very fast. Has a nice athleticism. I think he's got corner and nickel combo ability for us. And obviously, the more you can do, the more value that you'll present for yourself. This game is one up front. It's a big man's game. And,
yes, it is.
obviously, again, when you're able to get a player like the one that we got with Tristan, he's got like generational type athleticism, just freakish ability in regards to his athleticism, and it's hard to pass on a guy of that nature.
So he was talking about the aspect of Tristan, and we was talking about earlier on the video of McCoy, how he's going to benefit on playing on this team if the Cowboys were to decide to go that angle and go that route. They was talking about the fact that when you have a guy that can create pressure to the inside, that makes the quarterback have a mental clock of getting the ball out quicker, right? And then on top of that, when you start talking about turnovers and takeaways, there's more opportunities for your offense to put money on the board. Remember this, Cowboy Nation. Just remember this. The difference from being ranked 22nd overall in offense is only 7 points of being ranked top 5. I'm with the belief, and I don't care what anybody's saying, I'm with the belief that this team can at least give us 7 more touchdowns, because we averaged, 21 points a game last year, which made us at 22nd. But if we can get 1 more touchdown, that will put us in the top 5 category. We already top 10 in the defensive side of the ball, which I can say this too, that entering into the 2nd year with Chris Richard, I can say this with strong convictions of my heart, mind, and soul, that this team will be a whole lot better because these players going to know a whole bunch more. And then what the Cowboys did during this offseason is they answered all of the reservations that they had with depth as it relates to their front 4. So, Cowboy Nation, we're on the right path. We're on the right page, man. All I can say is now, is just continue to grind. Let's continue to shine, Cowboy Nation. And let's get this thing going one way or another. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. You already know I'm looking for my music. Yes, indeed, Cowboy Nation. Hey, like they say, a prize fighter continues to swing those hands even though he's down. He continues to fight, and that's what we want. We want to continue to fight. We want to continue to grind. We want to continue to push those things right in the right places. Let's go. Let's continue to grind, baby. Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. Adrian, yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Let's continue to grow. Oh, I forgot. We Cowboys Experience. Shout out to Cowboys Experience. I gotta just give you guys one other thing before we go. Let's go. Let's give you Cowboys Experience right quick and support Cowboys Experience.
Hi, I'm Jalen Smith, linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm here with Cowboys Experience, enjoying my time. Happy to be here. We got a lot of fans out. Let's give it. All right. Hey, go Cowboys. Clear eye view.
This is Zach Martin. Welcome to the Cowboys Experience.
Hey, I'm Michael Gallup of the Dallas Cowboys, wide receiver. Welcome to the Cowboys Experience. Come see me this fall.
Fans, this is Jeff Heath. Just want to welcome you guys to the Cowboys Experience. Hope you have a good time.
How you doing? Lyle Collins of the Dallas Cowboys. Welcome to Cowboys Experience.
Y'all know how it go, baby. Now let's turn back up my music. Yeah. We out. Peace. I'm gonna get up out of here when that bass line drop, baby. Y'all already know. Check out Cowboys Experience. Cowboys XP is in the description box. Check it out.